So you'll see him coming into your screen in just a few minutes, and I hear in the background the crowd applauding the military for flying by, applauding now the spirit of Tom Jones. There's your F-16s, there's your military. Listen. Those are A-7s. These planes from Arkansas, you know, the military came from all over the United States just to be here because air show organizers do so well and treat them so well. They like coming here, the best air show in the country, and they loved Tom Jones. Now the C-130s. You heard Billy say there was a B-52 off the end of the runway. That was air show announcer Billy Bordlow. Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Everyone's applauding out here now. That was the military tribute to their good friend, Tom Jones. And there'll be a few more aircraft to fly. The AN-225 may go by, but that will be a while. It will take them a while to get in the air. So there you have it, a salute to Tom Jones, one of the best pilots. Somebody tells me that there's more at the end now. We got 4 more coming in. Tom Jones, what a man. One more flyby. The missing man. Jennifer, Jeff, back to
you. Okay, Bill, thank you very much for that, and we extend our deepest sympathies to Tom Jones' family.
But when it came time to pull up, the Soviet Sukhoi 26 stayed in the dive, crashing nose first and exploding on impact. The heat from the flames was so intense, the first emergency crews on the scene couldn't even approach the burning wreckage. It was immediately clear to everyone at the air show this would not be a survivable crash. And Tom Jones didn't just wow them in the air, he did it on the Capitol steps, the city council chambers, and even at the Kremlin in Moscow. He is Aerospace America. The unprecedented agreement to bring Soviet jet fighters to a U.S. air show was his doing. And needless to say, everyone out at Will Rogers Airport is mourning this loss. Cynthia, largest plane. It's been in here in Oklahoma City for the air show and will fly those supplies to a Russian charity.
This was Jones back in 1987 when News Team 4 did a feature story on him as he prepared for the Olympic world champion aerobatic team. He brought home the U.S. title. The name Tom Jones brought national recognition in air shows. He began his aviation career back in 1970 with the Tinker Air Force Base Aero Club. Since then, Jones has flown in hundreds of shows and competitions. And even with all his skills in the sky, Jones never took a performance lightly.
It's a thinking game, and whenever you're up there pulling 7 negative G's and up to 10 positive G's, you know, you're sloshing the blood in and out of your brain. It makes it even more difficult to think. It's something that you have to just practice, you know, practice all the time.
As director of this year's event, Jones wanted Aerospace 90 to be more than spectacular. His hard and relentless work can never be repaid. But for those who knew him, Tom Jones will always soar among the clouds.
No one could have known it was to be his last flight. After several minutes of spins and other moves that have made Jones famous in the world of aerobatics, something went wrong at the top of a vertical climb. Flames and a different color smoke coming out of the plane. He plunged toward the ground and started to recover, but he was already too low to the ground. Jones was killed on impact. Spectators cried and hugged each other.
Ranger 9 pilot Leroy Tatum and I went down to Norman so Tom could show off his new Russian-built Sukhoi 26 MX. He's the first aerobatic pilot in the country to use this Soviet-built airplane. He was so proud of it.
It's an aerobatic pilot's ultimate dream is what it is, and I can't believe I've got one of them.
Tom was absolutely fearless as a pilot. You can see from this video that there was nothing he could not make this airplane do. The plane itself was amazing, but even more so, I think, what impressed us was Tom Jones' skill as a pilot. Tom's warmth, his energy, his drive, his talent, everything will be sorely missed by all of those who knew him. Now, Tom Jones, having bought that first Soviet-built Sukhoi airplane, that's one